to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million bag.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Greatest podcast in land where Dilbert is the new Dilbert is the new icon of the alt-right. I am Uncle Hotep, he is Hotep Jesus. What's good with you, man?
Not much, man. Life is good. Real quick. Hotep content is on sale. Need y'all to go out and go get those. Hold on, damn. Where my got my button set up from earlier and whatnot. Hotep to the fam. Yeah, man. Hotep content is on sale. HotepNation.com. I think today's the last day before the next price hike. So y'all might want to lock those in before I jump in there and change the prices, and they inch up a little bit more and more as we get closer and closer to the date. Ahern Hotel, August 17th to the 19th, I believe the date is. We here now. But yeah, great food, great drink. I think we'll do game night this year. We're working on some really awesome giveaways. But yeah, man, how's your week been going?
I was all right. I go to sign up for a Y membership, and I finally started for the kids. I got Jayla started soccer and basketball. She did with basketball today. She enjoyed herself. She was excited to go there. You know what I mean? It's just, it's other 3 to 5 year olds. Some of the kids weren't even ready to do anything. They would just run around acting crazy. But she's about to be 5 next month, so she Like she knew what to do. You know what I mean? She could follow directions and stuff like that. But she did all right. She did all right. She still can't dribble. She can't dribble basketball. I don't know why she just like she don't get it. Like y'all pushed in her. But when because they got a smaller hoop, you know what I mean. But she was shooting. She had a little J. I was surprised. I was shocked. You know what I mean. It was going in more, like more than the other kids. You know what I mean. So she had a little problems with her jumper. You know, I got awkward on dribbling, but
so that's a white side kicking in there.
what to shoot?
Can't dribble, but she can shoot.
But yeah, and then soccer, she did okay. You know what I mean? She was kicking the ball in the net, so she did all right. I think she'll enjoy sports more than big grift.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's what's up, man. That's good, man. I think all kids need to be in sports, man. They gotta learn how to win and learn how to take an L, man. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I'm just see I'm gonna cut, man. You know, listen.
Oh, you doing bad out here.
Yeah, listen.
You looking like a nigga without a paycheck.
Barbara was AOL, right?
AOL or AWOL?
AWOL. Then, because I kept calling, I texted him like, yo, where you at? And then he called me late at night, but I was busy and I didn't want to call him back. Then I just finally got in touch with him. He's like, yo, man, I had to go away, man. I was like, go away? Yeah, I had to go with them rehabs and shit. I was like, what? He said, yeah, fuck with them perks. I was like,
damn, another one gone.
You know what I mean? This is how you know I'm still in the streets, man. You know what I mean?
You're a barber, an addict. You must be in the streets. Well, at least he knew he had a problem and he went and got help. That's good, man.
Yeah. You know, I mean, people just like get caught up in. I mean, they are old heads. So I'm like, what are you two old heads taking perks for, man?
Hanging around them young girls.
Facts. These stories, I'm like, man. Like, bro, you didn't relax, man. You can't tell them city niggas nothing. But yeah, I took perk one time, man. That shit had me itching all fucking crazy. I don't know how people do that shit, man. Like, yeah, just like it's like, oh my god, damn. I was fucking.
It's a pain reliever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Percocet. Yeah. I think Future has a famous song where it goes Molly, Percocet, Molly, Percocet. Yeah. Yeah, leave that stuff alone, people, man. If it's not legitimate, leave that stuff alone.
Definitely.
I want to say it's an opioid. I want to say it's like close to dope.
It might be. I don't know.
Chat, fact check me. Is Percocet an opioid? Fact check me on that. I damn sure don't think it's an upper.
Oh damn, am I over?
Shout out to Jabari. Jabari in the chat. What up, bro?
Super chats. Hotep Pops. $99.99 donation. $99 bucks.
That's a big boy super chat.
Solid week of content started last week with HBTY, ended with HBTY. Thanks, HJ Unk.
Man, bro.
HJ had been on a legendary run this week. Hotep Bill. We're going to talk about that a little bit when we get to that.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Hotep Jesus? I love that guy. He's terrific.
Oh, my God.
Soundboard growing.
Oh, man. I got to get some takes on that. Anyway, first, hey, 352 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. Shout out Rumble. Shout out to Patreon members. I think Dark Knight Dev just joined up. Appreciate you. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Share the well. Shout out to Rumble. We just got
verified on Rumble. It's
okay.
official. It's official, y'all. We just got verified on Rumble. Hotep TV on Rumble. Shout out to our Rumblers rumbling over there on Rumble. We verified now, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what a hard week of grifting to do for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here putting in the work, and the white man noticed and took care of us.
Do we able to get put on the front page on Rumble or some shit like that? Is that
That's
how it
a
works?
good question. I don't know what the fuck come with verify. Let me see. We damn sure ain't on the front page right now that I see. But, you know, I guess that's going to be another battle. But, you know, little by little, man. Little by little, I guess we're going to get there, man. Rumble, come on, man. We need front page too, bro. We live right now. Throw us on the front page, man.
Thomas Jolie, $20 donation. Got to get up at 2 a.m. Wants to send a blue collar thanks. Appreciate you, man. Culture Sports. Fight video algorithm. ABL. The ABL talk about we back to back on ABL, man.
Remember we talked about ABL. For everybody that doesn't know, if you want a double dose of this show, we do a show for our VIP members, our paying members over at patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told You. Thinking about moving out to locals. I don't know. Viva said locals is where it's at. I'll check it out this week and see what's going on with that. Maybe we could do more over there. But anyway, patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told You for a double dose. Yeah, we talked about this on the Monday show. The ABL situation.
Oh, okay.
His responses to the fight videos.
Like he had said that he was calling. He's saying it sounds like cuck behavior, and why is like it seems like Conservative Inc. has jumped on the black-white racial grift. They're posting all these fight videos, crying, seeing the Negroes outlined. We get, it ties into your Scott Adams point. Now, I had made a tweet saying, like, I asked Elon, man, I added him everything, man. Delete these fight videos off this, right? Just for the simple fact that, you know what I mean? The elites are using it to, create racial strife, at a time where Black and white Americans need to get together and work as one. We're being, divided. And this is one of the many tools to divide, and, it's just the same. The thing is, it's like when Black Lives Matter was complaining about, police brutality videos and stuff, blah, 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 here comes the Conservative Inc. was like, no, it's not every cop, blah, blah, blah. Then you can use the same premise for like what's going on with these fight videos. And then my point is like, you used to whip niggas' ass, right? Well, now we getting to the point where y'all like, oh, the dangerous Negro. Y'all used to beat niggas' ass, put them in laughing barrels and shit. Now it's all the dangerous Negro. What are we gonna do? We got to get away from them. Randy Weaver got away from them. Randy Weaver went up. Ruby Ridge said, I'm going to get away from these Negroes. Feds came calling it the same thing. Feds came and got him too. So it's not, the solution is get these liberal prosecutors out of office. Get these liberal mayors out of office. Hey, we got to get another Joe Beasy crime bill. Put that back in the books. Put them 3 strikes back on the books.
You sound like DeSantis.
Then we can have something. No, man, DeSantis sound like me.
Here go.
Sound like me.
Here go Officer Hotep. Go ahead.
What do you mean? Listen. If you are living a life of crime, I don't care what color you are, but I'm gonna say it right to the shines since I'm getting called Officer Hotep. If you're living a life of crime in 2023, when you can make all the money you want off a device just like this, but you want to run out in the street, carjack, rob, shoot the ops, you belong in jail. I don't know what you want people to say. Like all that, be easy. He had a hard life, man. Stick your ass behind bars and get your mind right, right? Get your mind right. Then you can come back and you can mingle with the good white folk.
You cooning hard tonight.
That is not cooning, man. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. You want to, black folks want to call that cooning. That's no. Get these shines off the streets. Get them off the streets. If they out here committing, I'm not saying jack up innocent people, innocent black people. No. If you out here committing crime, you do the crime, you do the time. It's as simple. That's not cooning. I'm embarrassed. You're not embarrassed these niggas out here carjacking? I'm embarrassed. Like, what's wrong with you Negroes, man? The Kia boys. You jack up a car so often, they call you the Kia boys.
Well, that goes to our ingenuity, our ability to be engineers and technicians.
Well, engineer something. Engineer get some illegal money off a goddamn cell phone. Plenty of Negroes is doing it. Plenty.
Sound like Joe Biden.
No, it sounds like you when you get a full-time job on Fox. I'm just prepping you right now. Chat, we got episode 245, right? We got it. We got his black ass, right? Because we get on Fox. What's he gonna sound like? Then we gonna go like, you I thought you said this was Conan. Oh, Brian Sharp.
Nah, I never sold.
Oh, all right.
I never
Chat,
sold.
You heard him, right? He never sold. All right.
I'm for the streets. I'm for the streets, and the streets know that.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Fox need a real nigga up there anyway. I'm about to bring that realness to Fox, and everybody gonna love it.
And nigga realness your ass right on off of there.
I just need a 1 year contract. That's all I need. All right. I do 1 year. I do 1 year up there. They're gonna want to renew, man. It's good. We're gonna do good work together. We don't gotta throw niggas in jail to put out good content on Fox. That's not what Fox is looking for. They're looking for some balance.
No, they want them niggas. The niggas that commit crime. They gotta go to jail, man. I'm sorry.
So you say so? Which is
listen? I would have it all way different. Like Putin and Russia and them. You gotta go to the gulag, man. You gotta break them rocks. You see them rocks over there? Get that nigga sledgehammer. Bring back the chain gang and all that. This nigga start hitting rocks and all that. Make it hard labor. Prison, I'm telling you, I was a CO. Prison is not, like, the mental aspect is hard, but the physical and all that other stuff, it's cakewalk, man.
So we need to make our prisons tougher.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're an authoritarian.
Listen, Fox. I know you Fox editors, whatever interns is watching this shit. You're looking at the brains behind the whole operation right here. See, I'm the man you need, Fox. You hear this, Fox? I'm talking that Fox talk. He wanted to shuck and jive and that dance around it. I'm trying to school him, Fox.
Chat. Yeah, y'all seen the switch up live. Last week it was I never sold, I never been on Fox. Y'all see the switch up. Officer hypocrite. Now it's I'm what's best for Fox. Y'all see it, right? Okay.
I'm just saying I'm behind the scenes. I'll be behind the scenes.
Oh, now you want to be behind the scenes.
I'll be behind.
What you gonna do behind the scenes at Fox?
Be writing room. Put me in the writing room.
You gonna write all the coon jokes?
I never cooned my way to the top. I never did anything, man. It's not cooning to want to have safe streets in America. It's not. You know, what Dr. Umar said. You saw that video.
Some of these niggas gotta go.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Some of the niggas gotta go, man. You know, some of these shines out here institutionalized in the streets. You can't rehabilitate them. They gotta go, man.
I think because the jail system's flawed. The jail system's not designed for rehabilitation.
Exactly. It needs to rehabilitate them, and it needs to be much harder.
I don't think it needs to be much harder. I think it needs to be much smarter.
No, it's not hard at all, man. It's not hard at all. I'm telling you a fact. It's not hard at all.
See the white man create the problem and then throw your black ass in jail. Then coons like you come up and justify it all.
Who's the dummy? Who's the dummy? The motherfucker that put the cheese on the mousetrap, or the nigga that take the cheese off the mousetrap? You know that's a trap. And you know it's cheese on it, but you won't stick your hand on there anyway.
They took our fathers and our grandfathers, they sent them over to Vietnam. They came back with drug addictions. Then Reagan put crack in the hood. Then Biden and Clinton locked everybody up. And here you are applauding them. That's a grimy game.
It's getting out of hand. But anyway, let's continue.
So let's get back to the topic. The fight videos.
Should they be banned?
Should they be banned? I asked Sonny Johnson this question, and she said no, because there are atrocities committed against humanity, specifically black people, at the hands of police officers that need to be highlighted. And I gotta agree. I think, we do need to see some violence on the internet. But my reasons for banning the videos are different from yours. I want to ban because niggas can't stop grifting off of them. Everybody's favorite influencer cannot wait until another fight video drops where a black person is doing something violent against another race so they can get them engagement and clicks. It's trauma porn. Trauma porn for the right. First it was trauma porn for blacks when we had BLM and niggas getting shot by cops. That was trauma porn. Then now we have trauma porn for conservatives. But I just don't like the fact that everybody's grifting off of it. That's the only reason why I want it banned. But I think, no, we can't have censorship. I'm going to have to, go and say, no, we can't ban it. I said I agreed with you when you tweeted it out because I like your take, but ultimately, no. I think that Nick Fuentes had a good take. Nick was like, yo, we look bitch made out here, in so few words, paraphrasing here. The whites look soft is what he's saying. And I agree with Nick. It looks very much like cuck behavior, as ABL has stated, and I applaud ABL for his take on this matter. But a lot of this stuff is contrived. It's concocted. It's designed to create a racial divide and exacerbate the racial divide in America. And I don't like seeing it, especially because a lot of these videos have no context. We don't know why these fights started. Whether the white person was justified or the black person is justified, all the context is removed and everybody gets to place their own context on the video, their own conclusions, their own theories, their own opinions, and then that becomes the new truth, even though it's not truth at all. So I don't like seeing it. I wish people would stop retweeting it. Let's move past this. And a lot of the videos are old too. People are going and looking up videos from 2017 and 2016 trying to find videos of violence and then making it seem like today, and now everybody's saying, oh, it's a epidemic of black violence against white folks because their timeline is full of these fight videos. We got to stop. The truth of the matter is, when you leave your house at night, well, maybe not at night, but you leave your house during the day, black folk and white folk get along. We leave the house. Generally, we don't have problems, especially not violent problems. They're making it seem like black folks is out here, hunting down white folks, and that's just not the truth. White folks, you were safe.
Listen, man, I'm tired of hearing this censorship take on this.
Why?
Because it's not fucking censorship, man. If you don't fucking want something, a certain product on your certain media on your product, that's not censorship. You say, like, people say, because, well, there's police atrocities against black folks. Okay, well, the motherfuckers do the same thing. Motherfuckers grift off fucking police brutality videos. They'd be like, oh, I don't want to put, I hate the, what do they call it? What the fuck is the term?
Bullet bags?
No, they do trigger warning, warning, and then they post this fucking five cops beating a nigga's ass and shit like that. Just because they don't show it for the whole public doesn't mean it doesn't get shown in courts and things of that nature. That's my point.
But it needs the support of the public.
I'm looking at it from about 1,000 feet up. Does it benefit society, the greater society, by showing these videos? I think not. It's just causing more division. You know what I mean? The elites know that. Just to say this, it's censorship. You don't show that fucking 6'7" dude beat a teacher's ass. Oh, we can't, if we don't show that, it's censorship. Do y'all hear what y'all saying? Do y'all hear what the fuck y'all saying? See, get the hell out of here with that shit. Like, y'all, if the only reason people show that shit, nobody cared about the victims. Just like when the police beat a nigga's ass, nobody cares about that nigga getting his ass beat. They just want to say, see, the police is beating Negroes again. It's all for an agenda. That's why it should be banned. It's not about censorship. Y'all just want to use this shit for an agenda. It's that simple. See, I'm smart. Listen, I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. I know well enough what's better for society. Y'all just don't want to hear the shit because you want to grift off the goddamn videos.
I'll add to that and say it's a lot of A9s, 3-letter agency, and bot accounts assisting that agenda.
Also, yeah, that's true. That's why I'm saying that also will deny these agencies the ability to promote their propaganda. Sometimes you got to take a step back. I mean, you might say, oh, well, we losing this, that, and the third, but you're gaining this, that, and the third.
Yeah. Trade-offs.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what Thomas Sowell talks about. But yeah, I don't know if y'all know it, but I look at the accounts and I'm seeing a lot of A9 accounts. They've been attacking me left and right. And I'm like, I don't know if this is far right or far left posing as far right, or, Operation Mockingbird posing as far right. But I just know these accounts are A9, which to me, majority of the time is not real people. I don't know if it's China doing this, but you're being manipulated by bot farms, and maybe some of these accounts are real people that are Anon, but when there's a trend, the bots come and they follow the trends. Somebody with a bot farm somewhere sees the trend happening and they propel it, and they proliferate it, they promote it, and they make it bigger than what it really is. So you got to be careful out here.
Yeah. Tommy Fury is won against Jake Paul. You see it? I didn't watch any of the fight.
No, I didn't watch the fight.
He was busy grifting, I guess.
We were in the middle of I think the fight was on when we were in the Hotep chat.
Oh, okay.
Saturday, yeah, when we was in the Zoom, the fight had ended I think right in the middle of when we met up.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm upset too because the one fight where I wanted to see Jake Paul get his ass whooped is the one I missed. I was a little upset. I missed that, and nothing against Jake Paul, but I like to root for the underdog.
True.
And he was super cocky. He's a super cocky guy. And I don't believe it's merited because he hasn't proven himself against any real established boxer. He's been fighting washed up MMA guys. And then, one of those guys stepped up and actually won the fight. So, shout out to the winner, man.
That was Fury. Tyson, that was Fury's little brother or something like that?
Is that who that was?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
I think they did it.
Yeah, I don't keep up with stuff, so I don't
know. $29 million settlement between LA County and Vanessa Bryant was reached over the misuse of pictures from the scene when Kobe died in the helicopter.
Yeah, shout out to her. Her and her family. I think the saddest part about that, not to minimize Kobe's death, but Gigi passing in that helicopter crash, his daughter. Such a sad event. But I'm glad she got some sort of retribution. Not that she needed the money, but to go full tinfoil Kofi. I wonder if in the case they actually uncovered how this thing happened. I haven't, gotten a chance to dive into the details of this case. But what is that $29 million for? What are they saying? Whose fault was it? But it just looks like a plot to kill Kennedy, if you ask me.
Yeah. I had this one dude, right? That was such a Kobe. I know I had this one brother, friend of mine. It was such a Kobe dick rider. Like, you know what I mean? That always Kobe this, Kobe that. Like, it makes you not like the guy for a while.
Yeah.
And during his career, I always respected his game. And like, damn, that was like, I'll never forget when that one time he was scoring like 40 points in a row for like a month straight. I was like, damn, I see some Mike in him, man. I was like, I would never want to say, because I seen Mike his whole career. And I was like, nobody touching Mike. Then I was like, Kobe looking like Mike out here, man. I was so shook.
Yeah.
And then he retired, scored 60 some points, then I think I mentioned this earlier, like there's this Kobe highlights on Instagram, and I've been showing they talk about, it just shows highlights of him, but it's usually him talking and his motivations and shit like that. That he was a hard worker, man.
Yeah, he was.
He really wanted it. And it talks a lot about that. And I show that to my kids and shit like that. Like, because it's got a new one like damn near every day. And his work ethic was unparalleled. You know what I mean? And, because I was a big Iverson fan. And the reason Iverson was never as good as Kobe, he didn't have the work ethic. That's a classic example of, Iverson was a little better than Kobe when they first got in the league. Kobe just went past him because he kept working. And I try to, hopefully, they take something from these and shit like that. But because you can apply that to anything. So chat and people listening on the audio, go follow Kobe highlights on Instagram. And, it's good motivational material every day.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate Kobe when he was alive. I didn't appreciate him, when he was a ball player like yourself. I was like, I respect his game, but I wasn't a big Kobe fan at all. Maybe even been a Kobe hater. But, post Hummus, man, he was an amazing individual. For the kids, I play his interviews, his motivational speeches, talking about his hard work and ethic. I think he said, like, what was it, 6th grade or something like that? He went the whole summer playing ball. He didn't score a single point. And he just worked. And the next few years he came back and he was busting everybody's ass. But he put the time in, he put the work in. It just goes to show how much practice and dedication works. And then the what's that documentary with the USA football team?
The USA basketball team.
Yeah, the USA basketball team. Yeah, the Redeem Team. Watching that documentary, it showed you he was levels above LeBron. They were talking about, how are we going to win this thing? LeBron had already been on the team, Chris Paul and all these guys, Melo. They had already been there. It was Kobe. When the dudes was out partying, they came back from the party. On the way back, Kobe on the way to the gym. They like, we got to get like him. True leader, a true leader, put no sacrifices in. He is an absolute, he's exemplary of what it is to be a leader.
Yeah, and all the LeBron stands that say he's the best, you know what I mean? LeBron ain't better than Kobe.
No.
Like, let alone Mike. I'm like, come on, let's be for real here.
He's not.
You know what I mean? So that's how I see it, man. Just from my eyes and watching basketball this time, man. Like, if I'm picking a squad, I'm picking Kobe over LeBron. Easy.
Yeah, easy. Absolutely. He's much more of a competitor. LeBron's just thinking about having a long career and playing with his son, which I can't be mad at. When you join that league, you draw up your plans and you have your own prerogative. I can't be mad at that. But Kobe and Jordan, they went out there and they were going to win. They weren't worried about careers. They said, no, we wanted to win. We wanted chips. We wanted rings. We wanted trophies. And you could look at Jordan's trophy case compared to LeBron. It doesn't even compare.
Mm-hmm. Also, spookball news. Ja Morant, man, was accused of punching a 17-year-old boy 12, 13 times and flashing a gun at him during the summer. Somebody made a comment. I don't know if it was I seen a tweet that they don't know what Ja Morant did piss off the NBA, but they're out for him now, right? Because like just a month ago, there was a story that somebody from his crew pointed a red light, insinuating it was on top of a laser scope over top of a gun at some NBA stadium employees and shit like that. Now this story comes out, and I thought this story came out before, but now it comes out again. I think he's probably running with the wrong crew. And I think Adam Silver's like, yo, man, trying to pump his brakes. They're notorious for this. Stern would have been had his ass. Stern was like, I'll never forget, man. And I wish I could find it, man. Like, this is right before Stern retired. Like, he used to talk to the new rookies every year. He's like, y'all better act right. He's like, I buried a few careers. He said it straight like that. Told him, like, yo, I buried a few careers. You know what I mean? And we've seen it.
Yeah.
There's been players that got blackballed.
Yeah.
Craig Hodges, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Yeah. You know what I mean? You've seen they almost got Melo out of here.
Doc Rivers.
You know what I'm saying? They hit, NBA, man. That white man got those spooks. You better act white, man.
Better get you some white friends.
Yeah, they like, you act up, man, because they're paying all these jokers all this money. So if you come in there with that street shit, they're not gonna tolerate Gilbert Arenas. They'll get you out the league, man. One way or the other.
Yeah, yeah, it's a business, and they and you are a commodity. You are Mandingo warrior. Well, Master say, you better be ready. You better be ready. Don't fuck up his money. Don't fuck up Master money.
No, they don't want that.
They'll make you pay.
Yeah, because the NBA was like, because the NBA like in the 70s, niggas was out here snorting coke, man, all craziness, man, fighting crazy. I think didn't Rudy Tomjanovich got his jaw broke on his court, man? They was out there wilding. He cleaned the league up, man. Well, Mike came, Mike, Larry, Irvin, and Mike saved the league, really, and took it to like another level.
Yeah.
But it was some bullshit back for a while, man. It was some shit, man.
Because, the league was new. It was early. It became a lot of party scenes, a lot of women coming around these players. Wilt, Wilt rap sheet, how many women he been with. So a lot of celebrity, and then TV, a lot of stuff started getting on TV, and the sport really started to blow up. So when you don't experience something like that, you don't know how to handle it, because it's the first time we've had something that created this type of atmosphere. But now, like you said, Stern said, I will end your career.
553 in the room, 192 likes. Let's get these likes over 200. Hit that share button. Let's get these viewers over 600. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union won an award. NAACP award gave them an image award because they support their trans daughter. What's
Zaya.
the name? Zaya?
I think it's Zaya.
And Gabby came up there. She was talking shit. Talking big shit.
Heavy.
She was talking heavy. I asked the timeline, like somebody made a comment about Black History Month. And I'm like, just to be honest, it wasn't in your face like it used to be. Like, if you didn't know it was February, you wouldn't know nothing. Like, you didn't, I didn't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see
it. On
it.
the timeline, nothing. You know why? And Whitlock is like,
what Whitlock say?
I think he said gay is the new black or something like that.
Uh-oh.
Not, I wouldn't say that far, but I'm saying that
I would go that far.
the pecking order of what's the how do you say this? What the pecking order of America
of oppression?
I wanted to say oppression, but I don't know if that's the great term.
Drug Olympics?
The struggles. What the media is focused on now.
Yeah.
Blacks is going down a little bit more.
Yeah.
We're not as important as we used to be.
Yeah.
They don't care. Like, this is what, like, they only use the only videos we need. They only use your videos for, like, the crime and shit like that with these fight videos and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, as far as your struggle, man, Negroes, get the hell out of here. It's Ukraine, trans, gay, women.
Then the niggas. Actually, the immigrants might come first.
Immigrants? Yeah, you gotta go immigrant first. Okay,
animals. Goddamn clouds come before us. The environment, climate change. Nigga, we in the back of the bus again. History done gone full circle. Back of the bus. Your blackness better have a rainbow flag on it if you want to get anywhere in America.
Yeah.
You got to have a rainbow flag. And better if it got pink in it. If you got that pink and blue flag, oh, man, that's currency right now. I just want to know what the hell this got to do with black people. What the hell? Because this NAACP Image Award is just for the colored folk.
Allegedly.
For colored folk, colored people. But yet, we got to celebrate this other group of people. And I ain't got no problem with this group of people. I got a problem with being pushed to the back of the bus. See, the white liberals slick. The white liberals saw, in the 70s, the white liberals saw black folks coming together. You saw it in the 70s. We started rocking the afros and we started having, some pride about ourselves. So they sent us off to Vietnam. Then they hit us with crack in the 80s. Then we started coming back together in the 90s. It got the emergence of the Hoteps. Dashikis was coming in heavy in the early 90s. We started getting the Khalid Muhammads and the Farrakhan's. Then they hit us with the hip hop in the 2000s. Commercialized it, right? Then we started getting some pride about ourselves again. Then they hit us with Obama. Put us right to sleep because we thought we made it. Then we started organizing again. And they said, you know what? We're going to finish these niggas off once and for all. And they smacked us with Black Lives Matter. And that was the final blow. Black Lives Matter was the final blow for Black Power. Black Lives Matter killed Black Power. That's a bar right there. Black Lives Matter killed Black Power. I still say go on the Wayback Machine. Look at the Black Lives Matter website under the villages section. It said mothers, parents, children. They omitted the black man. They went and Huffington Post bought out the root. They dropped articles. Black men are the white people of black people. Black men are the white people of black people. So they destroyed the masculine energy. See, before they destroyed the masculine energy via war and drugs, now they assassinated our character. They assassinated our leaders. Now they assassinated our character under the BLM flag. And then what they do, they replace that with the women's movement and the LGBT movement and sent niggas right to the back of the bus. I don't think we'll ever recover. You know why? You know why I don't think we gonna ever recover? Because the shit headed to every other nation. It's headed to the Caribbean. It's headed to Africa. They already got South Africa on this liberal bullshit. The educated folk in the universities. You got to have diversity. You got to be accepting of the LGBT and all this stuff.
Yeah, the South Africa count though, man.
Yes. Because that's the penetration of the continent. See, the white man is very slick. The white liberal very slick because he playing the long game. It's gonna start in South Africa, but then as soon as you fast forward 50 years, it's gonna be in Sudan, South Sudan, Ghana. I don't know how long it's gonna take to penetrate Nigeria.
Yeah, but some of them other countries ain't taking none of that shit. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
I don't like. I don't know, man. I say give South Africa a white man. I swear to God, listen.
Just cut it off and give it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him, man.
He had it.
Go get out. Listen, man, because every time the brothers from South, I don't know, man, they be some weird shit, man. I thought the African American, the Akata, the Shine was on some shit, man.
South Africans.
They is on some shit, man. Like
they on that feminist shit.
Or the other. It's either they got to kill white folks or they're the most super liberals of the fucking planet.
Word. I'm like, how we got South Africans, black South Africans, super liberal? R.I.P. South Africa. It's a wrap. Colonization used to come in the form of a gun. Now colonization comes in the form of a flag, and it got a whole lot of colors on it. Yeah. Colonization used to come in the form of a gun. Now it comes in the form of culture. They're colonizing you through the sex revolution. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, so we saw Gabrielle Union. They can do whatever they want. I'm not knocking they hustle. Shout out to Zaya and D Wade or whatever they think is best for their family. But I think it's an example of the agenda that they're trying to push on the black community and how they push the black community to the back. And now you can't even be pro-black without being pro-rainbow.
Yeah, and not to say that, as far as I know, like there's always been rainbow Negroes.
Yes.
As far as I can remember. And nobody really did treat them any differently.
No.
They used to call him, just say, hey, he's sweet. You know what I mean? They used to call niggas sweet back in the day.
Yeah.
And that was the extent of it. You know what I mean? Now it's crazy how, and like we get pushed to the forefront of this and stuff like that. But anyway, let's move on. Tariq Nasheed, his Hidden History Museum opened up in LA. Mm-hmm. Who's the actress that was there?
Vivica Fox?
Yeah. She was up there.
Yeah.
I didn't see too much out of it. I might have to get out there one day, man. If I'm ever in, I gotta get back to California, but yeah, I gotta, I gotta check it out, man. If I'm gonna check out that raggedy ass, I don't want to say raggedy, that Obama museum where the way had the whip in the first floor, and I'm gonna check that out. I gotta check out the Tariq shit, man.
Yeah. Despite all of Tariq's grifting, it might be something to check out. It looked like a corner store with art, but it might be something.
It's California, man. Like, come on, man. Stop, man. That how much that's gonna cost in California?
I'm sure it costs a pretty penny. I'm proud of him, though. I mean, it looked like a corner store with art, but I'm proud of him at the end of the day.
Stop it.
That's just what it looked like, from what I saw, But I'm proud of him. It's good. I'm not trying to minimize it. Maybe he'll buy the next store over and then, to grow. And then one day it'll be, the whole block will be the museum. You got to start small. So, I'm not knocking. It's just jokes. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, shout out to Tariq Nasheed for doing something positive.
Yeah, I mean, it's better, do that. But I wish he would stop with these FBA, non-FBA wars and shit like that. Like, that shit got to come to an end, man. This is like, I don't know. It's like you want to be oh, we FBAs and shit. We master whip us the hardest and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what kind of nonsense it sounds like to me and shit like that. Y'all didn't get whooped like we did. We took that whooping for all them civil rights laws. Now y'all taking advantage of it, and we get left behind. Like, what kind of nut ass shit would say some shit like that? Don't it sound stupid? Like, see, if Uncle Hotep was in charge, and I'm just a black man from Exton, I would be like, yo, man, get these African immigrants, get their leaders, let's have a conference. Let's have it all out.
Yeah. Bring the homie tribe to the table, everybody.
Tell us, and I don't care how you put it, tell us how y'all succeed and give us some pointers. And we'll give y'all some pointers of what we know. That's what should be happening. Not being mad that, these Nigerians over here taking scholarships and all this other stuff, making the league and all this other crazy shit. I want to put me on game. You know what I mean? Because they got a vision that we don't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, we've been exposed, like we had to grow side by side with the man and shit like that. So it's been minimalist, you know what I mean? So they don't know anything of it, like, you know what I mean? But they lived a different life and had a different culture and stuff like that. And some of those culture things we should be learning and shit like that.
Right.
I even said, like, shit, I told these Negroes, man, one time, I was like, you Negroes need to do arranged marriages like this, the Indians and shit. Motherfuckers mad at me. I said that on Facebook one time. I was like, niggas need to do arranged marriages. That's what y'all need to do. Get y'all fucking right.
I agree with that. I'm a big proponent of arranged marriages. I think Schoon had the best take on the whole immigrants coming to America thing. You cannot compare lazy people to people on a mission. Because there's going to be lazy people no matter what country you have. There's going to be somebody that just wants to sit around all day and do nothing with their life. That's not new. That's not special to Black Americans, white Americans, period. But somebody who decides to save up their little ducats, pick up and move to America is obviously on a mission, and you can't compare them to people in America who are not on a mission. Because there's people in America on a mission, moving, shaking, hustling, doing great things like the Hoteps. You can't compare that to a lazy person. So it has little to do with being African and everything to do with this person's or family is just on a mission. But I was telling Viva Fry earlier, when you talk about like the reparations conversation, I'm like, do you understand the reparations conversation has its own civil war? You got FBAs, ADOS, and a whole bunch of other factions fighting over the right way to handle reparations. So it's like, whose lens are you looking through? And Tariq Nasheed, I guess, is the leader of the FBAs. So and again, I don't like the division. I grew up with the Pan-African mindset, and I thought that was the best way forward for Black people, Pan-Africanism. That's one thing I'll agree with Umar on, is Pan-Africanism is probably the best way forward for Black Americans, and that's where I divert from Tariq Nasheed's plan.
Gotta get to it, man. You had a busy week grifting, grinding. I talked to my mom. I called my mom the other day, and we was talking about something, and she was like, "Matter of fact, what?" No, I called her, got off the phone. She called me back. Hey, I saw Hotep Jesus on the news the other day. I said, what? Yeah, that white guy, Scott Adams, or whatever, was the racial stuff. He looked good. He had a suit on and everything. Exact words, right?
Shout out to Mama Hotep. Appreciate you.
I don't know, man. Take us through it, man. Like, take us through your week, man. You had a busy grifting week, big week for your channel. Big week for your exposure for yourself. I see you. You know what I mean?
First things first.
I see you got a new shirt. You know what I mean? You was wearing that white shirt out, man. Come on, man. Come on. You knew you had a fuck go. You go dip in your wardrobe. You got at least you gotta have a rotation, man.
Yeah, listen, Ali Shakur threw all my clothes out. Ali Shakur said we ain't wearing this white man shit no more. So I don't have nothing not good. No, I got one shirt. Well, two technically. And one blazer. So I'm gonna have to invest in and get my Fox News get up going. You know what I'm saying? But this is for the grift. Real quick. Real quick. I want to call the hood. I have a representative of the hood here, and I want to call them in. Let me get them on the phone line right now and get their take. I sent the homie the take. I sent him the video, and I wanted to get his opinion to see what the hood think about what happened. Hey, bro, what's up, man?
How are you, man?
Life is good. Life is good. So I sent you the clip of Scott Adams. He said he wanted white people to get away from black people. What were your thoughts on that? I'd like to get your representation here for about 3 minutes.
I at first I thought it was the guy from Saw, like the mastermind that was killing everybody. And even though I didn't necessarily disagree with everything that he said, some of it made sense from his worldview. But I think he's just lonely. I think he's like a really rich white man. He can probably live the last 10 years of his life without working, but he's not scoring probably. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to get some KKK coochie. Or dick. You know what I mean? Whichever one he prefers. But I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to score. He's like, yo, it worked for Trump. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
And I'm just outright do it because I don't need black dollars. You know? Because what he said kind of makes sense if you really, really lonely and you really, really want a relationship. Then you would speak publicly like that.
Did what he say? Was it wrong? Was it racist? Was it merited or inaccurate?
It wasn't. I don't necessarily believe it was racist because I think we all have like implicit biases. So, I might be in a certain underserved community and tuck my jewelry, but I don't think that there are actually is a black hate group that's out to harm white people. It's like, yeah, the KKK exists, but I don't see them, and I stay away from anything that I feel just might actually be KKK, but I'm not like publicly paranoid about it.
Right.
If you're scared of black people, I guess, stay in Calabasas, bro. and fly you out a KKK Instagram model and, go crazy while you can still breathe. It's just, I understood his point. And I can appreciate the level of honesty that he has. Yeah. But it had undertones of like, yo, I'm really sad and lonely. And nobody talks to me and I'm not scoring. Yeah. And so if I could get people to rally with me on anything, then maybe I'll get a friend.
Were you offended?
Was I offended?
Yeah.
I wasn't offended. I like I say, I appreciate the honesty because it's the worldview. And what he's speaking of is like, okay, it's probably the same way that, a darker skinned African-American man or woman would feel, walking through the Beverly Hills Mall. Yeah. Like these people hate me and I need to get back to where I'm comfortable or where I feel like I'm not going to be subject to a Karen and mistreated because I'm outnumbered. I get it, but he's not outnumbered. He's 100 years old and rich. Running his mouth. He was probably drinking. You understand? He probably needs like a home health aide and some type of supervision. That was tacky. It's like, get your granddad, bro. He out here wilding, like That's probably some shit he was doing back in Boy Scouts. The world has changed a lot, and he's just lonely. Send him an escort. He need a Hotep Hoochie. We gonna bring him back. Send Scott Adams' old ass 2 Hotep Hoochies to change his mind. You know. Next week he gonna be on Twitter with a Black Lives Matter party hat. Nipple propellers. He lonely, man. That man just he needs some ass, man. That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate your candidness, man.
Yeah, anytime, man. Don't pay that guy too much attention. Hey, you know who really make me mad though?
Who?
Uncle Hotep. Hey, Uncle Hotep, I hate your outfit. Yeah. I hate everything about it. The dashiki and the cop glasses, I'm confused. You understand? We're going to discuss some of these outfit pics that you be having one day, bro.
Get him.
He's out of control. He was eating pork rinds one day with a kufi on. I was like, what is this? You got to stop him, man. You know?
Hashtag stop Uncle Hotep. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
God. Yeah, y'all have a good night, man.
The hood has spoken, goddamn it. Oh Lord. He said he got a dashiki on with cop glasses. Oh my God. Oh man. Shout out to the homie. You see, the hood not offended. The black man not offended by what he said. He gets it. It's the white liberal that came out here and tried to posture like, oh, let me be offended on your behalf. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, like of all, Scott was saying like I'm gonna be canceled. Black people weren't canceling him. Like, first off, most of the black people don't know who the hell Scott Adams is.
Right.
Mostly never read his comic strip. And I didn't really see any black like come out and say like prominent writer like the Jamel Hills or whatever. I didn't hear her say anything. Like where was he saying racist stuff? Like the only people that were saying that were white folks.
Quick to virtue signal. Like,
hey. I swear to God.
Hey.
Every last one of them.
Quick to virtue signal.
I see one black person say something to him. But other than that, man, like even my take was like, man, like you grifting, you talking about you trying to get off that Fauci juice, John, and it's not helpful. But as far as it being racist, no, it's not racist. Like he didn't really say that thing. But basing that off a poll that is like his like suspect, you know what I mean? It's like that's weird. He was just grifting, man. Shit. Yeah. You know, Negroes love white folks, man. Like, be for real, man. That's why I wish you had said to him, like, man, niggas love white folks. What are you talking about?
Now, we talked about that. We explained that. We talked about that, I want to say. We had a nice...
No, you got put in a plane. You was subconsciously in the conscious mind and shit. I'm like, oh, here this motherfucker going fucking...
How you wanted me to say it?
Just like I just said it. Fucking Scott, man. Come on. It's gotta be real. You know niggas love white folks, man. Go be serious, Scott. You know black folks love white folks, man. But you did get into it, like if you like Scott, if you were doing a certain dance or some shit like that. I forget what you said. Like you did it right. You like black folks will love it.
The best example is the autobiography of Malcolm X. See, this is why Shines can't get me. This is why nobody can get me. Because I didn't read my ancestors' literature. Autobiography of Malcolm X. Malcolm X said it. Malik Abdul Shabazz. He said it. He said white woman was currency for him. Currency. Said when he came around with that white woman, that fine white woman, the niggas loved him. They thought he was the man. If that ain't subconscious love of the white man, I don't know what it is. So, I agree. What else? Oh, I know what I wanted to say. It's one thing to grift. It's another thing to be grifted. And Scott Adams has become the grift economy, or the grift economy.
Yeah.
It was so good that niggas wanted to grift off me. I was getting DMs. Hotep, can I come on your channel? Hotep, can I come on your channel? I'm like, God damn. I became the grifted. That's why y'all got to vote for me, grifties.com. Grifter of the year. Because it's one thing to grift, it's another thing to be grifted. I have reached a point of griftdom that people thought it made sense to grift off of me. That's when you know you've made it. And I was happy. Today I spoke to Viva Fry. That was a great conversation. Nice little pump for the channel.
I don't know who Viva Fry is. Explain him to the people.
He in Law Twitter.
Okay.
Law Tube, Law YouTube, Barnes, Legal Mindset, Viva Fry, Nate, all those guys. That's Law YouTube. They're huge following over there in Law YouTube. Viva Fry does, he's tight with the people over at Locals. He's Canadian. He just moved to Florida. Good guy. Good allies. He's a good ally. You know what I'm saying? Good redacted ally. I like him. Great information from Viva Fry. We got the Hotep. Shout out to people who tune in on Rumble, by the way. All our Rumble is rumbling. We see you. Is it on? Hopefully the stream is on Rumble. Okay, yeah, it's on the Rumble. Oh, I got worried for a second there. So we're verified on Rumble now. That's another good thing that came from. Without Scott, Scott gave us reparations this week. I was the recipient of reparations this week from Scott Adams. Starbucks gave me reparations. Now Scott Adams, Laura Ingraham, Joe Rogan, Tim Pool. I'm getting reparations from all the white folks. They are taking good care of me, and I love them for it. But this week we got reparations from Scott Adams.
All right, let's talk about this angle. I've seen a lot of people some people in the chat saying Scott Adams said nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so I've seen a lot of people some of them are bots, but some of them have to be real folks, real white folks. I'm like, yeah, he's right. He's right. These Negroes hate us. You know what I mean? Like, what do you explain to them? Because I don't know how many times I say it, man. Like, come on, man. Like they'll rob me before they rob you.
Facts.
Like, let's be for real here.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's like it's different than like if you're saying you just want to get out of a crime-ridden neighborhood, then like, yeah, I'm all for it. Like,
right.
But if you're saying like Negroes around here, Negroes afoot, there's a Negro in our neighborhood, I gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, let's be for real here. Like, it's one thing is the propaganda. Like, that question was loaded. And if you hear on the news and if you see like on 4chan and Poll that they brought up, like, it's okay to be white. There was a whole it's okay to be white campaign on 4chan last like 2 years, right? You know, and it's not that they just say that. They would say that, and then they would have a whole bunch of stuff about Jabari's people and shit like that. You know, so it's easy to tie together, and the media has it easy to tie together that. I just don't like Scott Adams is going to be y'all hero, man. Like, I don't get it, man. He's cool and all, but you had Randy Weaver out here. You got the guy. I just stop at that. Randy.
Charles Manson.
No, come on, let's stop. I'm being serious. Randy. This guy went and moved. He was like, man, I'm gonna go give me a shit in the place out in the woods.
Yeah.
Do that. Go do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
Amish just they got their shit out in the woods.
Right.
Got their own schools, got their own churches. It can be done. You just got to do it. You know what I mean? But if you think there's gonna be like the thing is like acting like the Negro is their arch enemy. No, the Negro just wants to be your friend. How you gonna say y'all want to go to war with the 13% of the population? It's been 13% I'm 50 years old. It's been 12, 14% the whole time.
Yeah.
When I went to school, this is in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
There might have been like one Indian kid. There were like 2 or 3 Asian kids. There might have been like 10 or 12 Hispanic kids. It's 2023. You go to a public school, what do you see?
Asians is out.
It's the same about, it's probably less black folks. All them other groups is crazy numbers now.
Yeah. I asked my kids when they went to school, I said, how many white kids you got in your class? They said 2. I'm like, okay, good. You're in a good neighborhood. You got more than 2 white boys in your class, you probably in a bad class. You need to be around them Indians and them Asians and them Africans. Ask my daughter, you got any friends? Yeah. They black? Well, they African? Good. Stick with the Africans. And my daughter's an all-A student in college right now. Stick with them Africans. Stick with them immigrants. I don't trust Americans.
That must be New Jersey white boys, man.
New Jersey white boys are scrappy. They some scrappy ass niggas. We got true white niggas out here.
He's not your problem. Like, none of us are the problem. Like, all those groups of people I just said are not your problem.
Right.
And people down 95 is your problem. They're all our problems.
Right.
They're the ones taking our money or taking our taxes, giving it to Z-Man.
Yep.
But y'all want to beef between each other. Like, it's not gonna help. It's not helping. It's not helping us at all. And this is just giving them more time and more opportunity to steal from all of us.
Yep.
But you can't tell y'all nothing. That's why I'll take it back to the fight videos and shit like that. That's why the shit can be banned, man. Sometimes you got to sacrifice something for the greater good.
Facts.
I would sacrifice that so it would be at least less egregious and less of a fire ignite to racial tensions and shit. But that's just my opinion.
No, you're right. I think the greatest example to show that black folks love white people is the fact that George Zimmerman's still alive. What? I mean, look at we've seen a lot of gripes against police officers and different people in America, and niggas never took up arms against none of these cats. Nobody took up arms against none of these cats, but they take arms against each other, shooting up the ops. So where is this so-called white hatred if we won't even go after people that have literally assassinated our kids? Nobody went after the cop that murdered Tamir Rice. He's still walking the beat. So where is that? And I think Bryson Gray had a great Twitter Spaces today. He was talking to all different types of people about, the fight videos. And he also said the same thing. When you look at the FBI statistics about 13 and 50, well, a lot of that violence is black on black. I don't know how the narrative went from black on black violence to black on white violence when the numbers show black on black violence is the true epidemic. It's the true problem. So it has to be feds. It got to be some 3-letter agencies or somebody playing some games that's manipulating people and manipulating the algorithm to make it seem like white people are now under attack by black folks. Y'all not under attack. Relax.
All right. I guess the big question is how much more grifting you got off of Scott?
Oh, I got a lot more to go.
It's got a dead ass honest like yo. I've only begun to grift off this shit. Oh, because you're gonna be on Gutfeld tomorrow, right?
I'm gonna be on Gutfeld. I know I'm gonna be on Gutfeld tomorrow. I know they're gonna bring it up. I'm gonna have my material ready. I cannot wait. But Scott Adams was the turning point for Hotep Jesus. Now he got me in the suits now. This is the new. I'm gonna get some new shirts, but and another blazer or two. But we coming professional. We auditioned for Fox this week when I interviewed Scott, when I interviewed Viva Fry. So people know what we're capable of now. But there's a lot of grifted left for Scott Adams. I'm even trying to figure out how we can get some sponsorship money. We hired Leah's working on sponsorship. Nadia's working on sponsorship. Nadia's got a lot of contacts. I had a sponsorship meeting for HotepCon. I'm trying to get Scott Adams to come out to HotepCon. Y'all want to see Scott Adams at HotepCon? Type Hotep in the chat. Type Hotep in the chat if y'all want to see Scott Adams at HotepCon.
Hotep Jesus? I love that guy. He's terrific.
Let's see that. Let's see that. That's what I'm wondering. So, is a lot more grifting left to go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not he said, K&G, here we come. You already know, Kenny. He's going on Sonny's Corner on Saturday? Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing. He said Hotep going to have 5 shirts by Sunday. But yeah, go get your HotepCon tickets in the meantime. And come party with us, man. He said what? Scott Adams and Eliza Blue. Yeah, we bringing Scott Adams and Eliza Blue. We booking Scott Adams and Eliza Blue for HotepCon this year. Yo, if we announced that lineup, we definitely going viral.
All right, let me catch up with super chats.
Grifter's Paradise.
Brian, if HA don't hit up Viva during Hotep Court tonight, he will then the grift won't worth it. Gina, thanks for a donation, $20. Jabari, Bryson Gray really been up in his FBA ADOS Freedman game by attacking the racist algorithm by turning around and posting good racial stuff. The right is getting played like the left in 2020.
Facts. Shout out to Gina. Did you say Gina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonah Ryan, the solution is every single American needs to read the Reese Committee report from Norman Dodd.
There you go. There go Jonah Ryan. Kofi on tape.
Chad F. Here's a little something so HJ can get that suit dry clean. Crazy. I bought this whole fucking I went to an African school. I was like, I'm gonna shit on this nigga tonight, right? I went to the African store. When the full length Kofi Jones, the full length joint, like, well, they come down to you to your
knees.
Yeah, well, like thighs, knees, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My dumb ass bought it in green. Came home, I was like, yeah, I got this nigga tonight, right? It was the matching joint. It gave you the kufi with it too. I looked at the wall. I'm like, oh, you dumbass! It's not gonna fucking see our show, man.
This thing got a green in front of a green screen.
I'm so pissed off.
That's what you get trying to grift. Trying to grift. Matter of fact, before we go to the next super chat, we firing up Hotep Court. I got charges on you tonight.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
We got him, chat. We got him this time. Caught him red-handed. Now, earlier today, we saw the brother say he was ready to go to Fox News. We knew he was ready for that. Today, he tried to gimme gotcha. Went out and got the green dashiki. That was mission failed. See, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. And now look at you with the same old dusty dashiki you got on now. Right? So let's talk about these charges. First of all, we bringing you up on charges of first degree grifting. How do you plead?
What's the evidence?
You want the evidence?
Yes.
I got the evidence right here, chat. Y'all ready? Let's pull up the clip. Y'all tell me if y'all recognize the voice on this audio.
It's grift season.
I'm going to play that again in case y'all missed it. Just in case y'all missed it, let's play it again.
Respect the grift. It's grift season.
This is a video of Uncle Hotep with the MAGA hat on. Can y'all see that there? We got the clip right here. Respect the grift. In under a year, the man went from selling grifting season shirts and saying respect the grift to real niggas don't grift. So the charge is not only first degree grifting, but second degree hypocrisy. What do you have to say for yourself?
Listen, it's one thing to get caught up, in the euphoria and the newness of grifters, grifting. We yourself and me were instrumental in starting a new industry. One that's been around, grifting. It's been around, but we made it. We put some swag on it.
We? Oh, you speak French now. No, we talk about you. Don't try to say we and bring me all in this.
We put some seasoning on it. We put some seasoning on it. Because they was talking about, the grifters, and then Hotep Nation came along and elevated grifting. It's like you go into a restaurant, you go to a 3-star, but you want that elevated meal, so you go to a 5-star restaurant. We took grifting from a 3-star to a 5-star restaurant. So of course I was back in the day, I was, saying it's grifting season and things of that nature. Of course, I don't deny that. That's my voice. It's not AI or anything like that. But I realized some things that, something I don't want to grift. Some things I just want to be me and things of that nature. I think I can just present myself to the world. I don't have to hop on any waves or anything like that. I could be the wave. You know what I mean? I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. When I show the world a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania, I'm not grifting when I do that. That's what I mean when I say real niggas don't grift. I'm just presenting myself, presenting my hometown. I'm throwing up the set for Exton, PA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put Exton, PA on the map. Motherfuckers are gonna come from around the world like, hey, I gotta get X. They come to Pennsylvania, they go to Philadelphia, come to Philadelphia airport, Uber driver, man, take me to Exton, Pennsylvania, man. I want to see the sign. That's my mission. That's my goal. You know what I mean? So let the court do what they will. I am at their mercy. But I would say I'm not guilty of these charges.
Not guilty? Oh, my God. Hold on. Let's play it one more time for the jury. I need the jury. To see the clip.
Respect the grift. It's grift season.
With the MAGA hat on. This is early in the grift. Now all of a sudden it's real niggas don't grift. We're gonna let's see. Let's let the jury decide. What's the verdict? Yeah, I got good handlers.
See, Chad, this is what I'm fighting against.
Oh, here he go with sympathy points.
Him, his handler buddies. Chad need to go and cook some gumbo somewhere. He always defending this joker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's all right.
Caught you red-handed. Went from grifting season to real niggas don't grift in a short amount of time.
Chad gonna hold me down.
Chad say they heard the evidence. They heard the evidence. This is an open and closed shut case. You ain't getting out of this one. We got the audio. We got the tape.
Anyway, strong dad put away. As a former inmate, Unc is right that this crime is embarrassing, but making prisons tougher will produce more recidivism.
Yeah, he knows.
I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would have them niggas out there breaking rocks.
Officer Hotep.
I had them break rocks, man. You gotta try something, right? You can educate them. You can go to college. You can go to take classes, and if you don't want to take classes, there's a big old rock pile. Break the rocks off. They put the sand away. You wake up, you go to sleep. Go ahead, go to bed. You be tired as hell. You wake up the next morning, there'll be more rocks out in the yard. Break more rocks. You gotta treat them right. Don't give them all the food they want. Make sure they're hydrated and shit like that. I'm not trying to say be inhumane, but you don't know. Like we should, like on didn't we show the video that them El Salvador prisoners?
Mm-hmm.
You see how El Salvador had them prisoners?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the limits of the human body until you push it. You know what I'm saying? We're not pushing it. We're not pushing it at all. You know, I understand there's some tough prisons out there. You know what I mean? I don't even talk about the prison I worked at and the systems I worked at. But, you know, I mean, Delaware, Smyrna had a riot. This must have been 2 years ago now. A CO, they killed a CO out there in the Mac, Supermax. Yeah.
Damn.
So, I mean, but you got to treat them right. You got to give them adequate stuff. But other than that, man, as far as their wake up and what they're going to do every day, either retraining them to do something in society or they're out there going to be breaking rocks. I mean, y'all can take a pick, but they're not doing anything constructive to me. Playing spades and shit like that, poker and shit, taking hooch and shit like that. Nah, man, that's dead all that shit, man. Chad, I'm just a CEO from Exeter, Pennsylvania. This is why I know Chad's a narc, a snitch, a fucking agent. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a correction officer. It's a legitimate job. I'm a working man, Chad. I always have been. Like, what the fuck you want me to say? I'm supposed to be mad at COs? Only fucking losers are mad at fucking correction officers. Like, they don't fucking do anything. The CO didn't put your black ass in jail. You know what I mean? What the fuck you mad at the CO for?
Officer Hotep.
CO, you should be trying to be your best friend with the CO. You don't try to get extra noodles for your Boona and shit. If you want to get some late night fucking Boona, hey, CO, crack the gate so I get some at 190. The 190 is the water. They used to call it the 190.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. You just used a whole new language. What is you saying?
Because I've been in the pen. This is that jail talk. This is that Styles talk I had to play. That yard talk.
You got to translate for us civilians.
190. I don't know what the actual temperature of the water. The inmates call it 190. So like in jail, you can go to the commissary and get you a bunch of snacks, couple noodles, and the hottest thing to get was the couple noodles, right? They would take the couple noodles, break them apart, put them in a bag, right? And then they would take, like, say for dinner, they had some ham or some chicken. They would take some pieces from their dinner, cut it up, put it in, mix it with the noodles, put some cheese in it, and put the bag around. And that's what they would be cooking. And they would eat it. They would put it on crackers and shit like that. They call it boona. And that's what Delaware niggas call it. Delaware niggas call it boona. But to make the noodles, you had to get the 190. And the 190 they had this little faucet that put out hot water, like extremely coffee hot water. You know what I mean? And they call it 190. But
so
anyway,
190 is a reference to the temperature of the water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're following. All right. Thank you. Yard talk. He got to translate for us upstanding citizens. What the hell you just said? He said Boona and 190 and all this. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga just said?
I'm telling you, jail is a different world, man.
I bet. Sounds like it.
Matter of fact, Chad, I'm not done talking with Chad because I don't know, he's suspect how he comes for your defense all the time. But
It's
anyway,
my handler.
there's one being a handler and one being overboard with it, man. Like, jump off his cock, man. Like, Jesus, give it fucking room to breathe, Chad.
He should be saying that to you. You can't keep my ad off your Twitter. Somebody could come to my defense. I'm being bullied. I'm a victim.
Oh, you're a victim.
We gotta start talking about Hotep on Hotep violence. Fuck the black on white and black on black. What about Hotep on Hotep? Need the white man to help me out.
No, that's just promoting the brand. You know, that's giving engagement that might not have, might not see. That's just extra engagement. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I always thought, now this is my one thing I would say. I wish everybody would work like a year or two, either in the armed forces or work in the jail. That will tell you everything you need to know about America. I swear to God.
Why?
Because then you'll see everything about America. You will go from the lowest of lows, and then you'll meet from people from all across the country in the Air Force. I mean, not any
armed
military.
forces. Yeah, military.
Armed forces.
Get you some culture is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you work in a jail, you see how the courts work, how they be knocking niggas in the head, you know, and
let me translate really fast. Not for our white folks, knocking niggas in the head means giving large sentences. I just want to translate for our Caucasian viewers.
Jordan Ryan, needs to read the Reese report. Commie, Carnegie, and Rockefeller observed the raising of children a century ago.
Facts.
Well, Amish didn't read it today. You know what I mean? Like, I know all this, but like, come on, man. Like, there's groups out there where like, man, screw all that. They know is fake. Like, we gotta get to the point where we like, hey man, that's the agenda. Don't fuck with it. First of all, you gotta turn the TV off. You know what I mean? And y'all there's another drag queen story out. Y'all addicted to fucking things you say you hate.
Yeah. I'm sick of that shit. They keep retweeting that shit on my timeline. I'm like, well, y'all fucking stop. I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Like, aren't they tired of doing it? Either do something or stop promoting it.
Right. Talking about it's awareness. I'm like, y'all been creating awareness for a year now. It's time to do something about it. You've been in the awareness phase for a year.
What y'all should be doing is shaming the people that take their kids there. Or just don't even leave them alone. Don't even talk to them.
Right.
Befriend them.
Right.
Don't take it like if your kids is friends with one of their kids' parents, like yo, you can't be friends with him
Right.
or her. Shame these people.
Right.
That works. Shaming works. Strong dad protocol. I don't know where Unc was, but I went through some tough ass prison. Shit was easy, but a long shot, and recidivism was worse just by existing. HA gets on TikTok now, and Sharecrop Joe going to ban it.
See what I'm saying? Hating.
Banning TikTok?
They've been talking about that for a while now. Jason keeps up. Shout out to Jason. He's one of our handlers. Yeah, if Jason said it's one of the stories, probably one of the stories. I didn't see it though. I know every week or every day I got to log on TikTok and file an appeal because one of my videos got banned.
I did kind of hear that they're looking to ban TikTok.
Yeah.
David, well, HG talks about conservatives posting fight videos. That End Wokeness account posted about fires from the Summer of Love from Black people up front.
I didn't see the End Wokeness account.
I don't even know who that is. Steph Colonel, Blocko Blue Check Fed ass conservatives.
Thank you.
Let me get next topic. Politics. Lori Lightfoot is gone from Chicago mayor.
Yeah, she's out of there.
They're gonna have another runoff, right?
Yeah, it's another election. Johnson and the other guy is Vallis. Vallis is tough on crime, and Johnson's got the teachers union behind him. So we're gonna have to wait and see who wins that election. Vallis seems to be more of the mature one. So Vallis is described as a conservative Democrat, and the other one's like a straight up progressive, the teachers union guy. From the outside looking in, if I were to choose somebody, with the very little information I have, just based upon that little bit of information, I got to go with Vallis. I think Vallis is probably the better pick. You're going to need somebody that's going to be tough on crime. I'm sure you would champion that. You're a pro-police guy. You're a back the blue guy. And Johnson, I don't trust him with the whole teachers union behind him. That's usually not a good thing.
Yeah. I'm looking at his face, man. That little white man look like he'll get out some time.
Who, Vallis?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put it on the screen for the people.
Yeah, he's gonna knock you.
He gonna knock your head off?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah. He looked like he ready to give out some time. Yeah, he about ready to clean up Chicago. Let's put him on the screen right there. There you go. Yeah. Nigga look like a KKK Sean King.
Like he has a plan. Rebuild sworn officer staffing from current 11,710 to 13,000 cops. Create a city-operated victim wellness witness protection and services program. These will help build the snitches. Rebuild the detective ranks to 10% overall staffing.
Mm-hmm.
And supplement detective divisions with hundreds of retired police officers. They ain't gonna bring niggas out of retirement. Build a forensic lab within the department. Community policing model. Bolster mass transit.
Mm-hmm.
Try to bring back officers that left the unit. Expand the pool of quality candidates. It's all about policing. Hire the best officers and shit like that. So he's going to be the cop's best friend. It seemed like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad. I think Tim Pool posted a map of Chicago and said, I think whites voted for Vallis, blacks voted for Lori. Blacks are still trying to vote for Lori Lightfoot, but that just, I guess that the white liberals left her, and the other whites was like, man, we can't. We gotta get her out, get her out of here. But I'm glad she's gone, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, she had no business being mayor of any major city in America.
You know what I think got her out of here?
What?
When she said that my dick is bigger than yours. That's when the white labels was like, yeah, this nigga gotta go.
Well, you can't. See, they try to get, like, they don't mind Negroes being mayors and shit like that. But when you start talking shit,
yeah,
you start talking shit to the white folk, they be like, oh, hell no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you getting a little too big for your
britches. They try to
britches.
get John Street out of here doing the same shit. They had to record John Street saying, the niggas run Philadelphia. Oh, the white folks was mad. They was mad. Hey, I swear to God, man.
They gonna remind you who in charge. Go mind your ass real quick. Get Lori right up out of here.
But Street was able to dodge and weave, man. He stayed in office and shit. But Lori, and plus you're not doing a good job anyway.
Right.
That's two factors.
Yeah. Yeah.
She talked too much shit, man. It was too much.
You know, when you talk shit, you gotta back it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta have the work, the numbers, you know, the evidence to say, hey, you know, here's what I did. I did a good job. But you can't just be out here failing and talking shit. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
It was killing her with the memes. Did you see the Oh, I gotta pull that one up on the screen. When they photoshopped her on what's the name, Whoopi Goldberg face?
Yeah.
I gotta put that on the screen. That shit had me crying. Oh, let me put this up here. Y'all ain't shit for this. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But I think what the artist is saying, they're basically saying she's probably gonna move into a pundit role because she has enough name recognition. They're gonna start having her bringing on TV talking shit. Whoopi Lightfoot.
I don't know. I don't know. I have to see her. I mean, I guess she can be a pundit somewhere. She doesn't seem funny. She just seems bitter. You know what I mean?
That's what they like.
Yeah, maybe. Election 2024. Only Trump beats Biden in a new poll. DeSantis and Haley lose.
Yeah. They don't have the name recognition.
You don't think DeSantis is there yet?
Nobody knows who DeSantis is. Go to the hood and ask them who's Ron DeSantis. Then ask them who's Trump. You got to remember, when you're on Twitter, you're part of the 1%. You are in a special group of people. Only we know really what's going on in the country. Everybody else who don't got a Twitter don't really know what's going on. So you mention these names and they're like, what? Who? Yeah, Trump. I'm picking Trump. So, you know, why the establishment, that's why they're pushing all this money behind DeSantis, because they want to change that. They know he doesn't have any name recognition. And that's half the battle of politics. If nobody knows your name, I mean, how many times you done went to go vote and you look at the ballot and you like, who is these niggas? You don't recognize nobody up there.
Yeah. I mean, if I was DeSantis, I'd wait for the next go round. You know, but I don't know. I don't know how, you know what I mean? They can get his name out there. You know, I know Jabari's people can get his name out there as much as he kissed their ass. I don't know. You might be right. But I don't know. I see your girl Laura Loomer. She going hard against DeSantis, man.
Yes, she is. And she in Florida.
Hard body.
Well, Laura Loomer does everything hard body. She goes 110 miles an hour on everything. I got to get Laura Loomer up here. Let me write that down. We got to get Laura Loomer on here and find out what's going on. Let's circle that. Y'all want to hear Laura Loomer on the channel? Y'all get Laura Loomer up here. That's my Jew boo. She next up.
Now Biden said, I don't know where he said this. Did he say this in Poland or something? He said, I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
What is he doing? What is he talking about? Let me bring up the clip so I can play it for the people real fast. Here I go right here. Just for the people that, just in case you didn't see, this is just a quick 10-second clip here. Hold on a second. I'm going to play it for the people just in case they missed it.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid. I know where the power is. I know where the power. You think I'm joking? I learned a long time ago about the.
So this was at a Black History Month reception. So you hearing the Negroes yak, 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 and they yocking it up. They enjoyed that line. So there's a little bit of pandering to the Negroes. That's what that was all about.
Now, another big story this week. You know, Ukraine's President Zelensky says the U.S. will have to send their sons and daughters the same way we're sending ours to fight Russia. Now, he said this, right? And it was blown. Yeah, it was blown up. Then Twitter put a context on it. Now, the context said, now this is just craziness, you know, and this is where I like, whatever, Elon, like they cut that part right out. But the part before that, he was talking about, say, if we don't stop Russia, Russia could roll into the Baltic states and attack a NATO member. And then if that happens, then the United States would have to send their sons and daughters to fight. Like, so he's saying a what if. A what if. There's no guarantee that he would do that. And Putin's on record saying, like, it's a shame that Russia, you know, the Russian empire fell apart, but you'd be stupid to try to put it together. That's what he said. He has no interest in that. I think he just wants to protect the integrity they have now. See, now they're using it. It's the same excuse that they used during Vietnam. We don't stop the communism here, it's going to spread to the rest of the world. We'd hauled ass with Vietnam. Now Vietnam's this fucking paradise and shit. The fucking motherfuckers all over the world, they go to Vietnam and shit. Tourist attraction.
Yeah.
It's a joke, man. Like, that what he said was not any better. People are saying you're taking it out of context. What he said isn't, this is worse. It don't matter. It don't matter if NATO or not. No, you mean the Zoomer, I don't know what my gender is. I got 20 million genders. Generation is going to go fight for Z-Man. He's going to vote. He's going to go fight against the Ruskies. Yeah, all right. When I see it, I believe it. No way this generation of Americans is going to fight for nothing except themselves.
David Hogg wouldn't go. He not going over there. David Hogg and Greta.
Yeah, all right. The fuck is he going to? The them generation is not fighting. I'm sorry. They're not fighting. As much as they put that Ukraine flag in their bio, they're not fighting.
Yeah.
They're not going overseas fighting. And you only want them to fight anyway. They're not going over there. You can say whatever you want. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want, but they're not fighting. So it doesn't make no difference. They're going to start a draft? How did it go the last time? I'm seeing a lot of selective service talk. And once again, they just putting out feelers.
Yep.
All right. See, this is all that Scott Adams talk and these Negroes, and we gotta get in the room, Negroes. Go ahead and fight for that white man you want. Go and fight for that European white man you want. That's what y'all want to do. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm saying my black ass here. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
You ain't going to fight the Russians?
Nigga, please.
Putin's bad, man. He's a bad guy. He's a bully.
You know what?
We got to stop the Russians, man.
They're not. See, it's not. They're not even going to like. It's not even going to get to this. See, this is Z-Man trying to play it up. He knows they're about to move on from him because now they're going to move on to Xi Jinping. I mean, I really don't want to smoke with Xi Jinping, but.
So you saying Zelensky is he knows, is drying up. This is his last hoorah.
Yeah.
His last bit.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a losing war going in. Oh shit, Cooley Bravo in the chat. Shout out to Cooley Bravo. Cooley said he want to join the Hoteps. Man, you been Hotep, man. You already know. You been Hotep, man. That's love, man. We gotta get Cooley some Hotep merch, man, so he can represent, man. Real brother out here. Salute Cooley Bravo, man. The rations. Cooley, you going to fight the rations?
Rudy the Vet Russo, white folks need to understand it's okay to be proud of your heritage and your race without hating other races.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that I think what their beef is, they can't say that without the media jumping on them or something else jumping on them.
Yeah.
First of all, like I would say, I don't know, like this is why you have to divorce yourself from the media. And another thing, it's like it's just Black Americans do it because we don't know really our ethnicity, but you really should be like, you're German, you're Irish, you're whatever. The only reason Black Americans now, but we're starting to do it with the FBA. We're foundational Black Americans, but you can't like copy because there's a Black History Month. Oh, where's the White History Month? Like you're not just whites. You're Italian, you're Irish, whatever. That's what you Dutch, Pennsylvania Dutch. Shout out Hotep Dutch. That's what you should be celebrating. You know what I mean? Like, there's not like this white. Like, come on, like, be serious. Even if all you're saying is you're white, then like, what are you really?
What are you really? It's too vague.
Yeah,
it's too vague. You know what? I got a really good grift.
What?
White folks need their own hidden colors. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Somebody got to pull out their history, man, and give it to them raw. Pause.
Yeah. Like, I think Whitlock was on one of his Instagrams. Like, and this is one thing I'm tired of, all these podcasts. Like, he's talking, you know that new one that come out. These white dudes talking to these white girls. You seen that one? The clips from that?
You mean like the Fresh and Fit knockoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Exactly right. He's asking, I think he asked her, like, can you be racist against white people? And she was, she's this young Zoomer Black. She's like, wait, me? No, well, of course not. Like, and Jason was like, what are you talking about? Like, the Irish just became white like 12 years ago, right? And they was giving the Irish hell. The Irish hell. The Italians hell.
The Italians, yeah. The Italians had to fight for their whiteness.
The Jorbari people's hell.
Mm-hmm.
They gave all those people hell. It was always shoot. The white man was quick to be racist against other white folks. It was heavy with the racism.
That's the WASP.
Yeah, what do you think they call smoked Irish for? They call Negroes smoked Irish. If that's not the epitome of racist, oh, both the black and the Irish.
Yeah.
Like these Negroes is just like them Irish. They just smoked. Yo, I swear, I hate that, but I want to know the motherfucker that invented smoked Irish. I gotta shake the hand. That's some good racism, right?
That's some good racism. Oh my god.
That's some innovative racism right there.
Can't take this nigga
First
do
motherfucker that said smoked Irish, motherfucker, he must have had them motherfuckers dying for fucking.
That whole committee meeting was on the floor.
That should be Hidden Colors. Tell Michael Malice. Is it who wrote that book? Was it Michael Malice?
Wrote what?
The
Renegade History of the United States?
Yeah.
Thaddeus Russell.
Thaddeus Russell. Tell Thaddeus to do it.
Yeah, he got to do the documentary. Hidden Colors for White Folks. Pull up all your Celtic history, the Gauls.
He can just take that book, make it a documentary. Hidden Colors for White Folks.
Hidden Colors for White Folks. White folks need to know their history, man. You know, you coming out here talking about you white. What does that even mean? No. Tell your kids. We from Italy.
Yeah.
You know, we from England.
You're from Germany.
We from Germany. We Austrian. We Polish. You ain't white. Ain't no such thing as white. Fuck is white. You ain't white. You something, motherfucker. You need to go look and see what you is.
Right.
You need a 23 in me.
Yeah. That's what it should be. Oh wait, where am I? The breakdown from Greg Hoyt. Scott Adams went straight Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino, too old to care about censoring himself. Jonah Ryan, dude pitched no hitter on acid in 70s or 80s. Who are you talking about?
No.
Tune in, drop out. These videos...
I think he was going back to what we was talking about, drugs in the NBA. He's saying dude pitched a no hitter on acid in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah. Tune in, drop out. These videos operate similar to porn. They stimulate the brain with a cocktail of neurotransmitters that keep our attention, make it difficult to turn away. It's a feature of our brains that powers that be used against for control and profit.
Facts. He gets it. That's Hotep right there.
Jason Rose, get canceled faster today. Gay slur, black slur.
Gay slur. Because being black don't shield you from a gay slur.
Jonah Ryan, HA, is it NGOs adding a video to the PF link from the afternoon? This is public, but Charlie Indigo Alpha ran with it as a blueprint.
I bet. We're going to check that out. He posted some good stuff in the HBTY community on Twitter.
Lewis P86, BLM, kill Black Power. I'm stealing that.
That's the truth. Take it. Run with it, please. Disseminate.
All right, back to the subjects. I mean, subjects. Woody Harrelson's SNL monologue. He came out talking crazy about. Did he name a particular company?
I didn't see the monologue because I was gonna watch it, but then after I watched your take, you gotta get the people your take on it. I was like, oh damn. I see the.
What was my take?
They don't even remember his own take. You said that first of all, he comes from his dad was working for them peoples, and also the big story in the media was that what hit? I know one was China. It came out of China, but the other story, what?
It came out of China. One came out of China.
Yeah. What was the other one? Or was there another one? Oh wait, no, that's the FBI. Said it came out of China. But basically, you said it was a cover up. You said it was a cover up, because the story came out about the truth about the vacation, and everybody's looking at him instead of looking at the story that hit pretty much at the same exact time in his SNL monologue.
Yeah, that's true. And his dad was I think it was a hitman or something.
Yeah, for who? Charlie Indigo Alpha.
I believe, yeah. Yeah. Eventually reconciled with his dad, a convicted murderer. How Woody Harrelson found out his dad was a hitman. Charles Harrelson was a twice convicted murderer.
Oh, snap. FDA flags Dilbert risks for GSK, Pfizer RSV shots, but just one will need safety trial. I remember Dilbert syndrome was also when they had the Spanish flu of 1976, another autoimmune disease. This is on fiercebiotech.com.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to slowly break it to some people. But, the propaganda was so strong. Like, some people were like, oh, Woody's like, blah, blah. Even, I think, what's his name? The Young Turks. Who's that? Shank? Sank, right? He even was talking about, man, it sound like it's coming from a lab or something like that. I seen a tweet of his saying that. Like,
now they want to talk about that shit.
Now they want to talk about it. I don't know, man. Like,
you know who said it first?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
China.
You know who said it first. And they called him crazy when he said it.
Oh, Trump.
When he said it was fake news. When he said it was conspiracy theory. When he said it, you got to ban him. When we repeated it, you had to ban us. Big tech banning everybody that said it. But now the FBI comes out and goes, oh, there's a possibility this came from.
All I want to know is, I'm not making any accusations here because I'm not trying to, I'm trying to keep that doorway to Fox open. It's one thing to say it came from. It's another thing to say who created it, right?
Right.
They're not mutually exclusive. Is that how you use the term, that phrase, mutually exclusive?
Yeah, wow, you did that right for the first time.
All right, man.
I hate that term too. I vowed never to say that.
Can't stand it.
I can't stand it. Every time you hear a black liberal talk, they can't wait to say that
they
shit.
Run that shit to death, man.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive.
Yo, they run that shit to death.
They ran that shit to the ground, bro. Mutually exclusive. That never gave these niggas English. Overeducated ass niggas.
Oh no, man, Jesus.
The worst place to send a black man is college. That's the worst place you want to send a black man, especially a black woman. It's the worst place you want to send them. They go in with some sense, they come out with no goddamn sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, because the FBI director Ray confirmed that the Bureau. Now, this is what the Bureau was saying, that that the origin of the pandemic likely originated from a lab incident in Wuhan. Allegedly. They had motherfuckers out there thinking eating bats and shit. Motherfuckers were eating bats and shit. Batman flying around and shit. They was cooking Batman up. They caught the bug.
Here it go right here. I'm putting it on the screen for y'all. Y'all can see it. BBC said it. It's out of BBC, British Broadcasting Company. FBI chief Christopher Wray says China lab leak most likely.
And this is why another I'm saying they're moving on from Ukraine.
Right.
They won't put this out there because, you put this in the back of Americans' brains, they're gonna be like, oh, them goddamn. They're gonna have ill feelings towards China, and they're gonna blame China for getting locked down for 2 years. They might have lost some family members. They're gonna blame them for that. So when they eventually want to throw them things at Shanghai, the American public is going to be a little bit more receptive to it. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work. I mean, it worked in Iraq for Iraq, but I guess, I don't know.
But it's indicative of the shift.
Yeah.
The transition from Russia to China. And also mad because China is helping Russia, or willing to be.
Yeah, I think China said they're going to offer some material support to Russia, and the United States saying, "Oh, we can't have that." You know what I mean? Sanctions. They're threatening sanctions. They're talk. I'm gonna have to talk with. They're gonna have to talk with the Chinese delegate and shit like that.
Yeah.
What do you think they were gonna do? This is and this is when you was we didn't really talk about when you was talking to what's his name, Lira Gonzo, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Gonzo. Yeah.
It's big business, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you Gaza was like, oh, they thought they could win just by giving arms to Ukraine and shit like that. You mean to tell me these motherfuckers don't got people in there to think that, well, if we do this, what's Russia going to do? Give me their options. You know what I mean? You should be prepared for every one of their options. They're going to lose. They're going to send more troops. Iran's going to give them some stuff, some drones, which is happening. China might give them some stuff. You know what I mean? You got to be prepare for all that.
Yeah.
Just giving Z-Man weapons isn't going to fucking just work like that. They're out there fucking giving them weapons, and I was listening to No Agenda podcast. Some of them weapons are going to be in Africa.
Yep.
Some shit.
Yep.
Crazy, man.
Taliban gonna have them.
Yeah.
Taliban gonna have some new javelins.
Yeah.
Which was part of the plan.
Exactly. See, Gonzo is not big brain enough to think on them terms. Either he might be, but he might be he can't think, he can't say or think about it. He might be on the take, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, he might be a Langley person, man.
He glowing.
Everywhere. Glow niggas is everywhere, man. Sick. Chad, call him off, Chad. Shit. Glow niggas, man. Twice as many people died in Japan last year as were born. Population free fall. The rest of the world is trending to follow.
Wait, what?
Japan. Twice as many people died in Japan than last year.
Oh, yeah. This goes back to the conspiracy theory about population control.
That Hotep Jesus do.
Oh, my bad. Wrong button. Wrong pad. Twice as many people died in Japan last year than were born. That's a wild stat.
thought I read some crazy thing about Japan age of consent or something. Japan age of consent. February 20th, 2020. Japan aims to raise age of consent from 13 to 16 in sex crime overhaul.
What the fuck going on in Japan? 13.
I was like, I couldn't believe it.
What the fuck going on in Japan? They bugging out there. That tweet is actually from Elon. Twice as many people died in Japan last year. He shared this. And I believe this is straight from Commie News Network. Japan birth rates fall record low.
I mean, Japan, they're gonna be all right.
They just walk it off, right? Oh my God. Abhorrent.
But they've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, they said the same thing for white folks. Sheriff said they raised the ppm of vinyl chloride safety from 100 ppm to 1K 1 week before the derailment. Wow. Some new Ohio news coming out, man. That's another thing people haven't been paying attention. They were so worried about Scott. Ain't nobody say nothing about them Ohio folk. Niggas was more mad at Scott than they were at the whole Ohio situation and how that was handled.
Yeah. I think Sweet Pete went out there.
Yeah, he went out there. After Trump. See, Trump was the big, Trump went out there, all of a sudden everybody want to show up because they don't want Trump to make him look bad.
Yeah.
But Trump got on Air Force One, took his ass right out there.
Steph Curry on budget cuts canceled Scott Adams. Cassius Can Warmongers out now on YouTube. Put the link in the chat. Go stream that.
That record hard too.
It is hard. That's the hip hop I used to listen to, man.
It's that good conscious hip hop.
Yeah. I made a tweet today. It's anti-black to say Hov is better than Jay-Z. I mean, Hov is better than Nas.
You tweeted that?
Yeah.
It's anti-black.
It's anti-black to say Jay-Z is better than Nas.
How do you even back that up?
Because it's factual, man. Like, come on, man. Let's be for real, man. Let's be for real.
Hov has been niggas' fathers when fathers wasn't there.
That got nothing to do with the music, man. That has nothing to do with it. You know goddamn well, with the pen and that mic, pause, Nas is way better than Hov. Like, come on, let's be for fucking real, man.
Better at what? Everybody know Jay-Z's the best.
No, not everybody. See, no, that's that mainstream Negro, safe Negro take.
No, it's not safe. When we found out Fauci got 400 million, who'd you quote? Did you quote Jay-Z or Nas? Jay-Z has given us more usable, relatable quotes than Nas. You can't really quote Nas like you can quote Jay. Jay is relevant. What?
Nas makes classics. He makes songs, ballads.
Jay-Z said, you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song.
And he got smoked, his boots smoked. I'll never forget when that came out, man. Me and my boy, what's that? We dilated on the computer. That's when we had dial up and shit.
What, Ether?
Ether, man. I was like, holy shit. Niggas lost their minds when we heard Ether. You know damn well one person lost their mind.
Wait, hold on. Wait, back that up. Y'all had to listen to it on the computer?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all some country fool. We got that live on the radio.
Here we go.
I know y'all was out there on the farm and shit. Y'all had to go and get your AOL connection together to listen to Ether. We got that live from Angie Martinez. We was there for history. You was getting hand-me-down hip hop. I feel bad for y'all.
It's anti-black.
It's anti-black. Everybody know Ho's the best, man. Everybody knows it. I'm waiting for the verses. Who you got in the verses? You think in the verses 20 songs versus 20 songs? Nas beating Ho?
Ho can't even beat Jadakiss, man. If it's Jada versus Ho, I'm taking Jada.
Now you drunk.
If it's Styles P versus Ho, I'm taking Styles P.
Now you really drunk.
Let's be for real.
Everybody knows Sheik Luch is the best out the locks.
Nah, you fucking drawing, man.
Sheik Luch is the best out the lot.
Nerd, man. I know you got the hip hop podcast. Who's the best in the locks, man? Yeah, I don't want to hear nobody say it's fucking Sheik Luch.
It's Sheik Luch.
Jesus fuck.
Jadakiss is the most well-rounded. Styles P is the most lyrical, but Sheik Luch is the most entertaining. I got Sheik Luch. He's my favorite out of the lot. Sheik is hilarious. Huh?
It's okay to be white. Smells like conservative. Black Lives Matter to me. Oh my god!
You still in that?
Nah, you gotta take it. You gonna take it?
Nah, go ahead, man. Sweet burger.
I'm not thinking about it.
You say you gotta think about it? Wow. Where is that? I don't see it here.
This look.
Oh, it's okay to be white. Smells like a conservative BLM to me. Yeah, that's a great tweet right there. Dizzy, go ahead and tweet that before he steal it. He said HJ trolling. Nah, yo, trust me, yo. Sheik the truth, yo.
That Shul dude down there in El Salvador got that joint cleaned up real quick. See? So you gotta clean this shit up. You gotta crack that goddamn whip, man. That's why see why the white man put that whip in the goddamn Black History Museum. White man said, don't make me break that whip out. I'll go right down DC, bust that fucking bust that glass open and get that whip. That's what Biden said. Biden go walk right down there. Obama put the money museum together, right?
Did he?
Obama, no.
That was Obama.
Break that whip out, man.
He ain't got no problem doing that.
I don't know what is he waiting on.
The election, he got to wait until he get reelected. He cracked down on niggas too soon. He ain't gonna get reelected.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I ain't afraid of no goats. 100 on jail ramen in the sink. Had to pull a strip of plastic cup to wedge the bottom open.
Oh, man. We got first-hand account here.
Niggas know that jail shit, man.
Straight from the trenches.
General Ryan timeline stating that Discover going to start tracking purchases at poo-poo shops.
Yeah.
If you use your card, cash advance that purchase.
Yeah. Discover credit card is going to be tracking your firearms purchases. That's what I heard.
Why would you buy a gun with your Discover card? Unless you buy it online.
Well, you buy them online. A lot of people buy online. I bought the parts for my AR online. I got the lower from here, the upper from there. Yeah.
I don't know. Cash king. General Ryan, fight videos are for those that never thrown. 18 years old. 18 years a bouncer? Alone, I quit after whipping a fool across his face with his own belt.
Oh my God. Jesus, John, you was giving me a whooping. King's Disease 3 was fire. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Nas, I think there's an argument to make that Nas is better than Hov now, because Nas has been really consistent.
Jabari Judah, if we ever get Jonah Ryan out of Canada, he has to be with me. Okay, the Intelligence Security Department, Hotepistan.
Yo, facts. Between Jabari and Jonah, that's definitely our intelligence department. Absolutely.
Emmanuel Presley, I ain't been here to grift lately. Much love and props for dealing with Lyra.
Salute.
Jonah Ryan, it came from Dr. Fascist.
A lot of evidence there to say that.
Emmanuel, Unc out here airballing layups with these whack rap takes.
Tell him, man. That's because he's from Exton, Pennsylvania, man. He had to listen to Ether on Napster. I feel bad for him, man. That hand-me-down hip-hop culture.
Jonah Ryan, Jay's disciple Aleister Crowley, and was with Epstein before hip-hop according to civil suits. Hoteps needs white trash like me for that occultish. Nas was never on Epstein out.
Is that confirmed?
Nas was never on Epstein out.
Yeah, he had bootleg Ether, yo. This nigga bootlegged Ether. That's some hard living.
Tech, why does Elon keep government's backdoor portals to Twitter wide open? Is it wide open?
Yeah, they saying he never closed the back door to the government. I don't even know why. Right. Is he allowed to? I'm throwing them the same bell I threw Jack. When you sitting in that CEO seat, you gonna tell them 3 other agencies that you gonna close the back door? They gonna close your back door.
Right.
You gonna wake up in the middle of the night, somebody gonna be coming right in your back door. Next thing you know, you're gonna be suicided. Elon ain't fucking with them peoples. Elon, keep the back door open. Don't nobody give a fuck.
Elon also confirms he will use Twitter data to build his own chat GPT.
Yeah, he definitely farming us for the AI. Yeah, so all the takes you've been stealing from people, that's going right into chat GPT.
You know what else is going in there?
What?
Twitter GPT. Is Chad Lemoyne a federal agent? It appears to be from all this. Jesse Lee Peterson, a coon. Well, are you going to build data from Black Twitter? Are you being serious here? What can you get for a $200 date? That's what he's building his data off of? I don't know, man. You need a better data set than that.
I don't know. I think Black Twitter got the best data set you could find.
You think?
Yeah. If you remove the liberal, the fake Black Twitter stuff and the real raw 2012 Black Twitter stuff, like ZV Bear the truth.
Yeah.
ZV Bear, people talk about free speech and free speech warriors, defenders. ZV Bear is the new Pop Son.
Yeah.
He's
definitely got Pop Son vibes.
Yeah. He got free speech on lock right now. If y'all don't follow ZV Bear on Twitter, y'all missing out on some good entertainment. I can't retweet none of the shit he say. But I'll be like, my nigga. Because I think they zapped his account this week. Did you see what he said about Gabrielle Union? I can't repeat it.
I read so many takes about Gabby.
Yo, when I tell you he destroyed Gabby, I gotta tell you offline that tweet. That tweet is just too nuclear.
I think a lot of women go in on Gabby.
Word?
Yeah. Well, the women on my Twitter feed.
Well, real Black women, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was smoking their boots, man.
For what? Just because they ain't like her, right?
Yeah. Does he be there saying something about? Because I think Gabby had some miscarriages or something like that.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that was his tweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And somebody said she always wanted a girl. I was like, wow, right. And somebody said she was pimping. A girl said that she was pimping at her own. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Somebody said, I hope that child's real mama beat your ass. I was done, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Because
done.
D Wade, that baby mama, she's not with that whole trans situation. She don't got to say so. That's wild.
I know Wade's a scumbag, man. He's a real scumbag. Like, it's not that serious, like fame and stuff like that. You know, I joke around a lot, but I am just came from accident, man. I'm not. Some of that stuff ain't too serious to me. You know, there's plenty of black folks that made their money in NBA and was done with it. You know what I mean? And became like Jamal Mashburn is one. You know, he's like a fucking entrepreneur. Like he bought as soon as he got out, he bought a whole bunch of fast. Like I don't know if it was Wendy's or something like that. He bought like tons of Wendy's or something. Like it was a fast food chain.
Okay.
Man, his net worth is up there now. It's like over 100-something million. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
And there's ways to do it. There's a couple of NBA guys that did that route.
Yeah.
You know, but some of y'all is addicted to the limelight and addicted to being on television and shit like that. Television's trash, man. Like somebody should have told this nigga, man, this shit ain't worth it, man.
Right.
It's not, man. It's just like
not for all that.
No, it's not for that at all, man. You know, it's stupid, man. It's real dumb, man. It's like I don't know. I couldn't. First of all, he's a weirdo for like just taking them children away from their mother like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad thing to say.
Yeah.
But hey, I guess people got a grift, and we're done talking about it. Elon confirms that he'll use
the kissing device
mimics real kisses, allows long distance couples to maintain intimacy.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think this is more about the separation of people. Right? Getting people used to. Remember what was the phrase that they had during the pandemic? Together apart or something like that?
Yeah.
What was it? Chad, what was the mantra they were saying during the pandemic? Together we're apart, or something like that. I forget, but they're trying to get people used to being apart. They're trying to separate humanity from each other. And then so guess what this is a leap towards? This is a leap towards having a robot significant other. Because you're going to get used to kissing on this robot. And then they're going to come out with version 2, like, here, just take the whole robot. Then y'all going to be out here in love with a robot. That's what this is about. Transhumanism. All in this together. Alone together. Alone together. Thank you. Together at home. That was another one. Yes. Together at home. Alone together. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. These little oxymoron, 1984, George Orwell sounding takes. It's getting much closer to Demolition Man. Correct.
Yeah.
If I watched Demolition Man last year. 2022. I needed a refresher. Matter of fact, I wrote an article about it on menoforder.com. I'm gonna pull that up for y'all real fast before we get out of here, so y'all can go see it. And I need y'all to go read the article and then watch the movie. I know some of y'all young bucks, y'all never seen it. But go check out this article, and it has 11 dystopian parallels between Demolition Man and reality. And I listed them all right here. Social distancing, population control, mega corporations, the metaverse, censorship and free speech, and a couple of crumbs here, like mass surveillance, bioengineered microchips, a weapons ban, autonomous electric vehicles. All of this was in the Demolition Man movie. And I sat there and I took notes while I watched the movie just to write this article because I remembered how prescient and predictive this movie was. Yeah, I got to go check that out, man. That's on metavorder.com.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's one of the movies that just scarily looking scary.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got coming up, man? What you got coming this week?
I got John McAfee's wife.
Okay.
She's gonna be joining me. I know some of y'all might have seen that super chat, but Janice is coming on tomorrow night. Tomorrow during the day, I'll be filming with Greg Gutfeld over at for the Gutfeld show at Fox. So I'll be up at Fox tomorrow. So if y'all don't see me, that's where I'll be at.
Canon streaming it?
Canon, I think he is. I think that's Canon controlling the Hotep TV account on Rumble. Once again, we're verified on Rumble. Head over to Canon Hotep's channel. Hold on, let me see if he's up here, so I could set the redirect up. Let's see, redirect, boom. Let's see, where is Canon? Yep, he's right there. So Cannon's gonna be weighing in on Scott Adams as well. Official Hotep's Been Told You after party. Canon Hotep is linked here. If you stick around, it'll redirect you directly there. But also tune in on Hotep TV on Rumble. All the Hoteps, we collaborated, and we're all on the same channel on Rumble. So check us out over there. Uncle Hotep Factor on Sunday?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you then, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, Hotep.
All right, peace.
Hotep and grift.